These are the new updates regarding the DV Lottery 2027. That is the American Green Card Lottery that is going to be entered this year 2025. The one that you are going to apply now, the year 2025, you are expected to travel to the United States of America in the year 2027. Hence, it is called the DV 2027 Lottery. This is breaking news, and there are some updates that have just come out that I wish to tell you beforehand. You are the first one to hear this information. And among the new breaking news, things that have developed now, is that the definitive date has been determined and is going to be around October 16, 2025. This is the time that it is expected that the entries for the 2027 DV lottery are going to start. And that is going to be next week. So it means that you have more than 1 week to prepare all the necessary documents, all the things that they need for you to embark on your application, for your application to be successful. That is the first update. The date of application is beginning on October 16, 2025, and that is next week, and is supposed to go for 1 month up to around November 15, 2025. Another update that is there is about registration fee. Registration fee has been determined. That is the $1 application fee. This is a new thing that they have been introducing now, beginning the DV Lottery 2027. They realize that they are spending a lot of money processing these applications. Hence, all the applications are going to be catered from the registration fee that you are going to pay of $1 USD. So this amount will be determined depending on which country you are in. So you multiply the exchange rate by your local currency and see how much $1 is and prepare to pay for that. Is there any update about the payment method? So far, what we know is the common payment methods. That is using of credit card, using of debit card, and using of MasterCard. If they are going to give more other ways of paying, I will update you. So another question you may be asking is, how do you pay this if you are in Kenya, you are in Africa, you are anywhere? This is very easy. Using your debit card or credit card, you can be able to log into the system that they're going to put from October 16, and then you pay and apply. So someone may be asking, I'm in Kenya and my currency is in Kenyan shillings. How will I pay the $1? Now, you know, when you have a debit card or a credit card or a MasterCard, they will ask you the denomination of currency that you want to pay, either euro, Japanese yen, United British pounds. So it's you to choose which denomination you want to pay. And in this case, it's going to be a USD. So you choose a USD and then you insert $1. So it's upon you now to determine how you are going to make that payment. If you don't have a debit card, a credit card, or a MasterCard, then someone can pay for you. Someone can pay on your behalf, provided they have this, and then you give them back or you reimburse them. That is the second update. Remember, the first update was on the opening date, and 2 is on the registration fee, which is $1. The rest of the things, and the third update is about the passport. There had been suggestions about introducing back the passport. Remember, there was a year, like 2 years back, when they said that you cannot apply if you don't have a passport. But then later on, they waived up that requirement, and subsequent applications have been made without the use of a passport. So also the DV 2027 that is being entered this year 2025, that requirement has been waived again. So there were speculations that it was going to be coming back, but then it has not come back, and it will not come back. So you will not need a passport. So you will apply, and then after you have got your green card, then you can go and process your passport. Or if your passport still is under processing, then there is no problem. There is no need of worrying because this is not needed. So you will have to need it in future when you are processing for your visa to travel to the United States of America. The fourth requirement that I wish to update you is also on the requirement. you need to be 18 years and above for you to apply. And if you are below 18, if you are 16 years now, I think you can apply, because by the time you travel, that is 2027, you will be 18 years. So if you are now 16, next year 17, 27, you are 18. So you can increase your chances such that by the time you finish school, then you can go. I know so many people who have done that before. They applied before completing high school, and then they traveled to the US upon completion of at least Form 4 or O level certificate. But then one thing that you should note is that among other requirements, you will be having at least an O level certificate, a still high school diploma. That is the O levels we are talking about. You should have at least completed high school and above for you to gain entry to the US or to gain eligibility to apply for this green card lottery. Then another thing that I wish to also update you is on, you should be coming from a country that has got no more than a third of its people in the United States of America. So if you are coming from a country like Nigeria, then you are not eligible to apply. But then the rest of the African countries, the total number of people in the US is still low, and hence they can apply and proceed to go. Then another update is that the photo requirements still they remain the same. That is 600 by 600 pixels, and they should be covering both your ears. Your ears should be visible, and then you should also not be wearing things like a hat or glasses. So you should remove your glasses and you remove your hat, and you should be having clothes that you wear on a regular basis. That is, if you are wearing an hijab all through, then you should take a photo using your hijab. Note that you take that picture, and then after the picture you have taken the photo, then you start wearing other kind of dresses. So that dress that you are using, the attire you are using, should be consistent all through the application period and up to the interviewing period. So it should be your ordinary regular clothing or your normal attire that should not be changed all the time. So those are other requirements that I've told you about. And also, what else do I need to inform you about any update? In case I get other updates, keep informed. Subscribe to this channel to keep on updates about how these things are folding out. And if you missed on how to pay, I've prepared for you a training session or a manual of 5 steps on how you can pay the application fee using a debit card, and you can check the video, it is here. And then you familiarize yourself. When they open in October 16, then you should be ready to go and apply. I wish you well, and bye bye.